Now this is a European black pine or Austrian black pine that one of our good customers has brought, and he asked for advice on watering and general care. It's growing extremely well. In fact, it's growing too well, and it's so vigorous that you can lose control. It is so healthy that it's just far too bushy, and it doesn't look very elegant. Like anything, you can make it look more elegant. So the first impression that it's just a blob, we need to make it more like a tree. The front also, we shouldn't always assume that what has been chosen as the front is the front. So looking at it, I think this has been used as the front. I'm not sure if it is the best front. There's always a better option. There is more movement. If you look at the tree like this, there's more movement this way, and the tree would look better with this as the front. So I would change the front straight away. Can you see?
Yes.
There's more trunk line there. So in order to make that the front, I'm going to just reduce the branches a bit. There are far too many branches. Also during the growing season, you can pull some of the needles off to let more light in. That's the general care of pines. They will benefit from it. Otherwise it becomes much too vigorous. Just removing one branch, you can see that you begin to see the trunk better. The trunk is beautiful, so why do you want to hide the trunk? So we've shown the trunk just by doing that. Show more of the trunk. The pads are developing very nicely, so you understand how to control the candles, which done very well, but far too vigorous still. You can be a little more adventurous by removing some of the growth, otherwise you get very thick branches. The more branches or these side shoots you grow, the more vigorous the tree gets, and you could lose control. So thinning it out a bit, because you've got such a lot, you can thin. If you had nothing to thin, then that's a problem. But because you've got so much to choose from, you can safely take some of it out and not lose any of the beauty and refinement of this tree. I'm showing the pads more. You see what I've done? I've just thinned that so you begin to see the pad.
Yes.
It looks like you're ready, doesn't it?
So what I'm doing is just refining. You've done the basic work, which is very good. So I'm just helping it on by refining it a little more. So this is the work you can do in the summer. Reduce the number of needles a bit. As we say, it doesn't make the tree suffer. You let more light in as well. Make it look a bit thinner. Sometimes people cut it with scissors, but I prefer not to. You can just pluck the needles. Like we say, plucking eyebrows. This is springing upwards. Probably don't need all that. I'm going to take that off. Take it off just a shade. So this is your first branch here. Nice. Back branch, again, there's such a lot of growth, you can choose some of the ones you decide to keep, which you don't want. So vigorous, good. It's if you had a weak looking tree, then you can't do much.
Yeah.
Because it's so vigorous, you can do lots to it. and you can tip it. I know that you let the candle go. You can still tip it at this stage and get back budding in the old wood further down here. It will bud. That's your second branch. This branch can come down a bit. This is springing upwards. We don't want it to spring upwards. You got a branch low down, so you can take that off. Let it go that way. See how much lighter it looks?
I think it's pretty, doesn't it?
Now this is shooting upwards. I don't want it to shoot up. I want it to go horizontal. Tip up from there. Let's deal with this branch here. Again, so many shoots. If we didn't thin it, it would soon become top heavy.
Yeah.
So this is still our front. So let me just mark the front for you. Front is going to be here.
Yeah.
So next spring you can pot it, repot it like this. Do it at about March time.
Yeah.
In fact, there's so much, I don't even need this. I'm going to take the top up a little bit, because it's tending to be flat. Take it up. Take this up. Were you afraid to thin the branches?
Yeah, I was. I knew it was, it was getting more like a bush than a tree.
Overgrown. So I've changed the character now. It's
It's
more
beautiful.
I'm going to bring these down. And it's done.
Yeah.
So this is your tree.
Thank you.
There you are.
Oh,
you very
lovely.
much.
Have a look, Peter.
It's really
Here we
interesting
are.
to watch. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you.